You ever finish an anime and just sit there, staring into the void like you've been emotionally mugged? We're not talking about flashy powers or cute waifus. Today's picks are for the real ones, the anime that twist your brain, stomp your heart, and live rent-free in your mind for years. These 6 anime don't just tell stories, they build entire emotional universes. And no worries, we've kept this list clean of repeats from our previous countdowns, so this is pure storytelling fire. Let's get into the top 6 anime with god-tier storytelling, but fair warning, by the end of this video, you might have a brand new favorite. Made in Abyss. Imagine a world where the deeper you go underground, the more your humanity gets stripped away. Welcome to the Abyss. At first glance, Made in Abyss lures you in with that Ghibli-like charm. Colourful characters, whimsical creatures, a bubbly soundtrack. It feels like a fairy tale until it doesn't. Our main girl, Riko, wants to follow her mother, a legendary cave raider, down into the abyss, an enormous living pit that seems bottomless. She's joined by Reg, a mysterious robot boy with forgotten origins and weapons that could level buildings. But here's the kicker, the abyss fights back. The further down you go, the more your body and mind break. Nausea, hallucinations, bleeding from every pore, and that's just level 3. Yes, there are 7. Each layer introduces new horrors, not just monsters, but moral tests. Do you help others if it risks your life? What if survival means abandoning your friends? By episode 10, you're not watching the same anime you started. There's one scene, if you know, you know, that leaves viewers absolutely shattered. It's not just about adventure, it's about pain, survival, and the cost of curiosity. The deeper you go into the abyss, the darker it gets, literally and metaphorically. Erased. Time travel's been done a million times, but Erased adds stakes that cut deep. Satoru is a failed manga artist, delivering pizzas and dragging his regrets behind him, until one day, a murder in the present triggers a strange phenomenon. Revival. His consciousness is thrown back in time, moments before tragedy strikes, but this time, it's different. He's sent 18 years into the past, to his elementary school body, before his classmate Keo was kidnapped and killed. Now it's not just about solving a mystery, it's about saving lives, changing fate, and protecting the people who were failed the first time. Every episode unravels new trauma. Child abuse, loneliness, adult guilt. Keo's story alone? Devastating. Watching Satoru try to protect her, knowing exactly what's coming, gives you that heart-pounding urgency every second. The story dances on the edge of hope and despair. It's wholesome until it's horrifying. Innocent scenes feel tense because you know evil is hiding in plain sight. And just when you feel safe, boom, plot twist. The killer reveal? Absolutely insane. Trust me. 91 Days. Revenge is a dish best served with bullets, betrayal, and depression. Welcome to 91 Days, where storytelling feels like an old-school mafia film dipped in tragedy. Set during Prohibition-era America, yes, you read that right. It follows Angelo, a boy whose entire family was murdered by a mafia clan. Years later, he receives a mysterious letter naming the killers, and returns under a new identity to take them down from the inside. He befriends Nero, the son of one of the murderers, and here's where things get messy, because Angelo isn't a hot-headed shonen protagonist. He's cold, calculated. Every move is deliberate. Every word is a trap. And yet, the more time he spends with Nero, the blurrier the lines get. You start to ask yourself, is Nero really the villain? Is Angelo even a hero? Can revenge and friendship coexist? Each episode drips with tension. The character writing is so tight. Even silences feel like gunshots. It's Shakespearean. It's tragic. It's brutal. And it never holds your hand. By the time the final scene fades out, you won't know whether to clap or cry. Paranoia Agent. Okay, time to get weird. Really weird. Satoshi Kon's Paranoia Agent is like the love child of David Lynch and anime. It starts simple. A boy on rollerblades, nicknamed Lil Slugger, starts attacking people with a golden bat. Random people, at random times. But as the attacks continue, reality starts to break. Every character he hits was at a psychological breaking point, and somehow, after the attack, their lives get better. The story unravels into a tangled thread of psychological trauma, social commentary, and mass hysteria. One episode dives into otaku culture, another into corporate burnout, another into suicide pacts, each a unique short story within the larger mystery. But don't be fooled, everything connects. The question becomes, is Lil Slugger even real, or just a shared hallucination? What's terrifying is how close it all feels to real life, how pressure, denial, and fear can manifest into something monstrous. It's unsettling, surreal, and genius. By the end, you'll question what's real, not just in the anime, but in your own mind. The Garden of Sinners. This one's not an anime series, it's a collection of films, but The Garden of Sinners doesn't tell a story in order. It challenges you to piece together a non-linear, deeply emotional journey. Shiki Ryugi is our mysterious protagonist, cold, composed, and deadly. She has the ability to see the death of everything, not just people, objects, spirits, concepts. If something can end, she can cut it. What follows is a slow, philosophical exploration of identity, trauma, and what it means to live when you've already faced death. Each film is its own self-contained mystery, a suicide epidemic, a haunted apartment, a murderer with no motive, but they all tie back into Shiki's broken psyche and her evolution as a person. Visually, it's chef's kiss. Ufotable delivers some of the most cinematic animation you'll ever see, but it's the writing that'll haunt you. These aren't simple good versus evil stories. Every character exists in a moral grey area. If you're patient, this series rewards you with a profound narrative experience that few anime dare to even attempt. From the New World. From the New World doesn't just tell a story, it slowly lures you into a world that feels eerily perfect until it cracks. Set 1,000 years in the future, humans have developed psychic powers called Cantus and created a peaceful, rural society. But as 5 kids start to notice oddities in their surroundings, they uncover a horrifying truth. This utopia, it's held together by fear, genocide, and manipulation. Children who misbehave, they disappear. Entire histories have been rewritten, and the creatures that serve them, the monster rats, yeah, there's a terrifying reason they exist. What starts as a coming-of-age mystery becomes a full-blown existential crisis. The pacing is slow, deliberate. You grow up with these kids, you see the friendships bloom and then shatter, and by the time the veil is lifted, you'll be reeling from the sheer scale of the deception. The storytelling doesn't pull punches. The final episodes? Unreal. And the ending will leave you shaken, but from the truth it reveals about human nature itself. So yeah, storytelling like this sticks with you, but sometimes you just want to laugh your soul out, right? If you're craving something more hilarious, don't miss our next video. Top 10 best adult anime that'll tickle your funny bone. It's all about anime that are bold, outrageous, and definitely not for kids, but man, are they fun. From dark humor to wild parodies, we're diving into the shows that prove adult anime can be smart and stupid in the best way possible. Click this video, I'll see you there.